You're watching News 19's Friday Night Blitz, sponsored by Prismian Group of Lexington.
All right, Friday Night Blitz, week 1, second week of the season. Our game of the week taking place at a stadium which was hosting its very first contest. We are headed to Richland Northeast High School. The Cavaliers have played a few games on this very field the last few years, but this marked the first game for what is now the permanent home for R&E football. Gorgeous facility. Longtime Midlands coach Walt Wilson leading the Cavalier program. In fact, last week he led the Cavaliers to a win at Darlington. That snapped a 23-game losing streak. Trying to make it 2 straight, and here we go. Cavaliers up 13-3 at halftime. Second half, Andrew Jackson's Trey Thompson gets loose. 31 yards to the R&E 11. Now, Andrew Jackson, quarterback. Hammond Wren under pressure is going to throw it up. This is a 50-50 ball, and the Cavaliers win the jump ball. Theodore Manning with the INT. JoJo, the new basketball coach at R&E. Obviously saw that. Will Wilson, the son of the head coach, delivers a laser to Enish Jean-Philippe out up to near midfield. And then that would lead to Wilson, again the son of the head coach, with a quarterback sneak, 19-3 Cavaliers. And the R&E cheerleaders, they're excited. They like their new digs. Now, watch Xavier Middleton getting loose for a 17-yard touchdown for Rich Northeast, and the Cavaliers make it 2 wins in a row, and they win their first game in their brand new facility. 25-3 the final over Andrew Jackson from over in Kershaw. Now the reigning Class 4A state champion AC Flora Falcons hosting the Sumter Gamecocks. They're one of the best teams in Class 5A, so a marquee matchup. Defense on the night. Sumter's Monteque Raines II with a sack. More defense from Sumter. Tajon Roach with the stop, but he puts a little extra at the end, and that will cost Sumter 15 yards, but the AC4 drive would end with a missed field goal. Coach Justin Curtis of AC Flora watching his defense come up big on this night. Tyrell Green with the sack, and the Falcon defense really answered the call. They would pitch a shutout, and AC Flora wins it by a final of 13-0 over Sumter. The annual Watery River Rivalry, Camden and Lugoff Elgin. A lot of jumping around on this game tonight. Camden all over the Demons. Let's go to the third quarter. And Coffin Best finds Cortez Lane, and he runs for a first down. Later, it's Devontae McCray. Gets in on the action. And he will run for a first down for the Dogs. Ensuing play. McCray runs to the outside, and he is in for a touchdown. And Camden wins this one by a final over Lugoff Elgin, 50-0. The Bulldogs get bragging rights once again. Gray Collegiate Academy, after that win at Camden last week, hosting Oceanside Academy. There are the War Eagles taking the field, and we're only going to show you one play from this game, and this sums it up right here. Trey Robinson unloads a 72-yard bomb to Savion Smith, and Oceanside and Gray Collegiate 33-22. Gray Collegiate Academy wins it. They are 2-0. All right, let's go to Blythewood, where the Bengals hosting Goose Creek. This was a game that was put together relatively quickly this week because Blythewood looking for some opponents. Obviously, COVID-19 affecting everyone in terms of scheduling. You have to be flexible. And speaking of flexible, Blythewood showing off its offense and defensive skill on this night. And the Bengals, of course, had that win over Fairfield Central on Monday night. So roughly, 4 or 5 days later, the Bengals come back and defeat Goose Creek by a final of 22-7. And let's go to White Knoll and Lower Richland playing at the Diamond Mine. There's Nick Pellin, the White Knoll head coach. He's playing 10 sophomores this season, so you know there's going to be some growing pains. Special teams. An issue on that play there is Lower Richland has it deep into White Knoll territory, and they would punch it in, and Lower Richland wins this one by a final of 30-7 over White Knoll. All right, the first half of the Friday Night Blitz is in the books, but stay with us. More highlights coming up next, right after this.